It's Monday afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been up since about noon, just getting things done around the house. Forgot to film it. Oops. Oh well. Did a little bit of browsing online, and yeah. Welcome to my vlog. Well, like I said, I did a little bit of browsing online, and what I'm looking for. Remember when I was talking about the power grid for this room? I wanted to upgrade it and use a couple breakers from that we're not using right now because we disabled the baseboard heaters. And I wanted to use a couple breakers for this room, and I was looking for those power bar things, and Home Depot had them on sale, but they never have them in stock. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I was going to sneeze. But I didn't even think of looking at other places like Home Hardware and Rona, and they have the ones that I want, but you got to plug them into an electrical outlet. So for $40 they have this one here, which has 12 outlets fairly spaced apart. It's 48 inches, so it's 4 feet, and it comes with mounting brackets and a 6-foot cord, and it's $40. And then Rona has this one here, which is 9 outlets, and it's 36 inches, and it has a 4-foot cord, and it's $35. So I'm probably going to go with the 48 incher here from Home Hardware, and they actually have her in stock, so that's right on. That'll do the job. And I guess we'll just have to run some power line from the utility closet up here, install one outlet, and then plug that beast into it to give me 12 outlets of power to run it off of. So that's kind of neat. Kind of like that. Got to do some running around today. Want to go to the mall. I got to pick up some shit. There's something I want to pick up for the girlfriend as well for Christmas, which I can't put on the vlog for obvious reasons. And then check the PO and go from there. Also, people, everybody's been asking me about these shirts, wanting them, and I did a Cafe Press thing in the past where I set up a Cafe Press where you can buy the shirts from Cafe Press. But I realized after just doing a mock order that Cafe Press was charging way too much for a shirt, and then on top of that it was double the price when shipping came into play, and I was not happy with that one bit. So talking with a friend of mine, he actually opened up a store with a company called Spreadshirt, and told me, dude, you need to do this. Their shirts are higher quality because the shirts that Cafe Press has are not gilded. They're a different brand, and apparently they're really thin, something you'd wear to sleep in, not outside to play in or whatever. So I checked it out, and I was like, you know what, I'm sold, because right now on the Spreadshirt site, we'll just get that going for you here. So there you see the storefront. Like a shirt that I'm wearing right now, it's this one here, VlogginLife t-shirt, and it is $13.99 for the shirt, and you can get all different colors. You know, they got red, I can see my mouse. They got brown, you know, you want brown, you want blue, they got green, you know, different colors, all sorts of different colors, and they even have like gray, but like a weird gray, like kind of like a feathered gray, I guess, I don't know. You know, black, everybody wants a black, dark blue, you got dark blue. And then this shirt over here is the 3XL, 4XL, same thing. And it is $1 more, $14.99. Also, we have hoodies. We also, because this site offered it, so I figured what the frig, we have iPhone 4S cases. So I put an order through last night for a t-shirt and an iPhone 4 case. And with shipping and everything said and done, it came up to about $30. So I was like, holy shit, this is epic. We need this. So that's why I did what I did, and I said, frig it, we're gonna run this store instead. Because the other store, just a shirt ended up being around $40, and that's kind of brutal. So now at least we have this. One thing I don't like about Spreadshirt is they don't offer stickers, which is kind of upsetting, but at the same time, that's fine. So, you know, I don't need to do stickers. I got these here up now, so if anybody wants to buy a t-shirt, you can go buy a t-shirt. The links are in the description of all the new videos. Unfortunately, I got to go through and change all the Skaven game, or the Skaven TV videos, and put the new link on it. I also need to go through a lot of the other videos and put links on it, so that if people are interested, they can go ahead and check that out. I also want to do some t-shirts for the Northern Tech and t-shirts for Arcane Fire and Ice and put them up on here in case people are fans of that and they want to do it. They want to buy shirts for those brands. But yeah, that's pretty sweet. It's actually not a bad quality shirt. Like the Gildan shirts are amazing quality, and apparently this shit's screen printed. And if you notice, the VlogginLife thing has color in it. The face is actually beige rather than being clear see-through. So that's pretty sweet. And Keep On Vloggin is white with a black outline. So no matter what color you get, the logo will always look the same. So like I said, I ordered the shirt up just to see how it would be. And an iPhone 4 case and fired it over, and now I'm just waiting for the products to show up. They said 1 to 2 weeks shipping, so probably by, I'd say, mid-November I should have my products in. So that's not too bad. I'll wait for that. And yeah, well, I better get my arson gear and get over to the mall and order and pick up my things and do things and go from there. And then yeah, just freaking give her. That's the plan for today. So yeah, let's hammer down. Son of a bitch, can't find my lighter. I have no idea where the frig I put it. Took it out of my pocket when I had a shower, and now I don't know where it is. Son of a bitch. Oh well, frig it. We got things. Let's go to the mall. I'm a little late. Frig sakes. Alrighty, well, like I said, I got some Christmas shopping to do for the girlfriend. Get that shite out of the way. Forgot that since last year she was making a list and just mentioning things that she wanted, and what I've been doing is writing them down and storing them on a file on my cloud storage. That way they're not on the network, and she needs my password and username to get into it. So there's no freaking way in hell she can stumble across this. So one of the things she wants, she still doesn't have it, so I'm going to pick that up today. And there's some other things that she wants, but we kind of agreed not to go overboard this Christmas on each other because of the trip in March. So yeah, we're gonna try and take it easy this year and not go out and spend $half a grand each on each other. My problem is there's nothing really that I want. Like, my parents keep asking me, so what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, I don't know. They're like, oh, okay. But of course, there's times when I'll be at Mom and Dad's house, and you know, Dad will be like, oh, check out this new thing I bought. And I'll be like, oh, I need that. And I'm pretty sure he's jotting it down that I need that. And it's stuff that he completely forget that I said that I needed. I.e., last year when I got those sawhorses that the go-kart's sitting on, I was like, oh, I could use a pair of those. And then Christmas time I got them, and I was like, oh, I remember telling you I could use a pair of those. Right on. You remembered. Friggin' sweet, you know? So I did absolutely want a pair of those. Not for what I'm doing right now with them, but you know, it's kind of working out, so freaking awesome. So I'm gonna go pick up this present, probably hit the P.O. box, clear it, and then we're gonna have to head her off to work, frig sakes. Get that shift over with tonight and go home and relax. So I guess tomorrow we find out about the iPad mini, what the specs are going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be the iPod Touch specs, the new one, with the A5 processor. Because let's face it, you're not making phone calls with it. You don't really need all the powerhouse of an A6. It'd be nice, but maybe the A5X might be in it. I don't know. But I heavily doubt we're going to get an A6 processor in that beast. I don't even think I'll be able to park in front of freaking Walmart. Son of a bitch. Well, I'm going to try for this aisle here. Parking spot's too thin. Oh, I can pull straight through here. Sweet Frenchman park job. Don't mind if I do. It's like I backed in, but really I didn't. Right on. Okay, let's go shopping. It's a good thing I went when I did, because there's no more left of what I bought the girlfriend for Christmas. None. got the last one. Asked them if they're getting any more in, and they said probably not until after Christmas. So that's not good. Well, it's only 20 after 3 now. If I go to work, it's going to be a waste. So I'm thinking about picking up a Subway and maybe wasting some gas. Check P.O. box, no mail, which is surprising. I was expecting spam at least, but there's nothing in there, so either I waited too long and it got sent back to sender, or something. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, I'm sure the girlfriend would be happy with this present. Oh, it's like 12 degrees out right now, people. So it's not exactly warm, not exactly cold. You wear a jacket, but you're questioning if you should take it off, but you really shouldn't, because when you take it off, you get cold. You know, one of those. But I think I'm gonna grab a Subway, and then we can go for a little cruise or something. I think that'd be all right, because I haven't eaten anything all day yet. So, yep, good times. Well, yeah, I'll grab a Subway and we'll take the scenic route to work. That might be fun. Yeah. All right, peace out, guys. Alrighty. Got ourselves a cold cut combo, which is by far my favorite Subway, because I love cold cuts. What's sad is I'll probably eat that, and that's all I'll eat all day. Like, that's not good for you. And I know this, obviously, because I just said that's not good for you. And that's what I do. So, yeah, it's pretty dicked. But 3:30 now, I don't have to be at work till 4. I really don't feel like going straight to work and sitting around. So let's go frig around for a bit. Yeah, that's one problem with Christmas, eh? My parents, they don't really want to buy me anything too expensive because they don't see the point. But they'll give us money at Christmas time so we can go out and buy our own expensive things. Which, you know, I'm okay with. I'm fine with that. I think this is the one way. What street is this? No, it's the next one I want. You know, they're gonna give us money at Christmas time. I usually take that money and put it toward, I'm gonna put it towards the trip. And not worry, because there's nothing really that I want, like for Boxing Day or anything. So, like, we got a big TV, I got all the monitors I need. Don't need a new computer, my computers are fine. I want the iPad mini just because I don't have an iPad. I have tablets, but I just don't have an iPad, and I kind of want an iPad. Do I need an iPad? No. No. But I want one. You know, there's nothing really that I can say that I need. I got a snowblower, so I got a riding tractor. I got cars. My parents would never buy me a car for Christmas, but you know. I want a motorbike, but I'm pretty sure my parents are opposed to that idea as well. So your M1 is only good for 60 days, so I've been told. And then I was sent a link on Facebook about the driver's thing. And yeah, everything Rex told me is correct. You get your M1, and then you go do the course. Then the course gets you your M2. And then you have to drive around with your M2 for 24 months, so 2 years. And then you can get your full M. And the only difference between the M and the M2 is the alcohol level in your blood. But honestly, I believe if you're gonna drink, don't drive, because that's how you get yourself killed. Well, if you're gonna do any illicit substance, don't drive, for freak's sakes. But yeah, I'm pretty sure if I was rolling in a motorbike, I wouldn't have a couple beers and then... Where's this ass hat going? He's going straight. He's in the turning lane and he's going straight. Fucking goofs in this town. But, yeah, like if I was riding motorbike, there's very excellent chance that if I went to my parents' house and was staying for 3-4 hours, I might have a beer when I first got there, but then I would cut myself off and stop. I wouldn't get all friggin' feeling good and then ride the motorbike home. You know, no. Even when I go now, I only have like 3 beers in a 4-hour period. So it's not that big of a deal. It's not like I drink a dozen and then drive home all friggin' shit-faced. But I can play real good drunk, let me tell you. That beer doesn't affect me anymore. Like, it affects me barely. It's pretty pathetic. That's why I'm cutting back on the drinking. Now I gotta wait. Alrighty, so hopefully tonight's not too busy at work. At least we're full staff tonight, unless Buddy Van Dudo calls in sick. And if he does, I'm gonna punch a baby seal. You know, this guy's been doing that like every Monday, calling sick, and it's like, are you friggin' for real right now? Why? Why you gotta be like this, son? You know? But look at that lake. Holy shit, that's epic. So I'm still waiting to get released from TGN. I mentioned that I submitted my release, and I'm currently in a war with them because, well, not really in a war, I'm just in a battle of words, because they're saying in the contract it says 30 business days, but I have a copy of the contract and it says 30 days. So theoretically, October 2nd is when I put in my resignation. November 2nd I should be out. It said 30 days or sooner. And what I don't understand is, why does it take 30 days to be released when in all theory the most it should take is 3 days when you're a network like TGN, where all you have to do is contact your network aggregator, which in this case for them is Broadband TV, and say release this CMS now, and then they do some freaking magical programming work, and boom, I'm back out. Because I'm signing with that network, Red Light Broadcasting, and they're powered by Maker Studios. And the reason why I want to go with them is not because of the money, people. It's because they actually have a thing called IRL Viral, which is a hub channel they made for in real life people like me, and like, you know, people like I watch on YouTube. Like, I'm not really into that whole video gaming thing. Like, I do the Skaven Games channel because it's fun. I will admit, it's fun to play games. And it's fun making those videos. It's freaking easy to make those videos, as opposed to making these videos, because there's some days I wake up and I'm like, what the hell am I going to go on about today, you know? Where with the video games, it's like, all you do is play the game and talk about what you're doing, and some people will actually just sit there and play the games and talk about things going on in the real world and do voiceover commentary. But the whole reason for me wanting to sign, like, TGN is strictly gaming, and they will not promote my channel because I talk to a camera in public places. So it's not really the ideal network for me to be with. Where Red Light Broadcasting, yeah, they do a lot of gaming. They have their RLB Recon channel, Red Light Broadcasting channel, and Recon's more for FPS, where Red Light Broadcasting's more for everything else. And then IRL Viral is my zone. And I'm going to be a director on that channel, posting to that channel as well. Posting what? I don't know. But I'm going to be posting videos up there, and that channel will probably do really well. And it might drive more traffic to VlogginLife. Like, that's what it's all about when you're in a network, is trying to drive more traffic to a channel to increase its subscribers, get it to grow. And anybody who makes YouTube videos out there knows this. It's freaking hard to get exposure unless you know people who have already made it and they're cool enough to actually help you out, like Crazy British Bloke, One Pug Life, you know. I'd say David's Farm, but he never gave me a shout out. Only reason why people found me on David's Farm is because I titled my videos David's Farm, and they typed into YouTube David's Farm, and my video came up, and they checked it out, and they liked the channel, so they subscribed. So David's Farm never gave me a shout out, but he did let me go to the farm and videotape, so that's kind of sort of the same thing, you know, networking with a bigger partner. And that's what you got to do if you want to grow, and it kind of sucks, is you got to find bigger partners out there or not even bigger partners, bigger YouTubers or just YouTubers in general who you can work with, who have an audience different than yours, and hopefully their audience likes your content and jumps over to your channel. So that's what this whole IRL viral thing's about. It's just a channel dedicated to in real life videos for people like me who will sit there and talk to a camera rather than fraps a video game screen and talk over it and never show their face. And that's what I need, and TGN doesn't offer that. They have like 30 some odd hub channels, and it's like, you know, TGN Games, TGN World of Warcraft, TGN Rift, TGN League of Legends, and it's all games because TGN stands for the Gaming Network or the Game Network. And the whole reason why I initially joined with TGN back in the day, because I knew it was called the Game Network, but I was told by my recruiter that they wanted to get out of that and they wanted to focus on more IRL content, because they realized that IRL content is where, and this is like the network side of things, IRL content gets the premium ads. Because why would Ford want an advert of a Ford truck on a channel where they're playing Call of Duty World at War or something, you know? Like, it doesn't make sense. Where for me, it's easy. I go, like right now, there's a big Ford green Mustang over there, you know? Boom, look at that, look at that Ford Mustang, people. All of a sudden now I got a Ford ad on my video. That's actually a pretty sweet looking Mustang. Holy shit. I like that. Now, where am I going to put my car? This might be a difficulty. Correction, this will be a difficulty. But that's a pretty sweet looking GT for sure. I like it in the lime green. Is that a customer's parking job? Nope, it's mine. I'm taking it. Screw you guys, I'm going home. But that's the thing, is IRL videos have a better chance of pulling in better adverts, and networks know this over gaming channels. And the proof is for instance on TGN, there's some gamers who pull in like 100 to 200,000 views, and their cost per mile is crap compared to mine, because video game channels don't get premium ads a lot of the time. So it's kind of a pain in the ass for the network. And if the channel doesn't get the ads, like if a channel makes, I'm gonna just throw numbers out there, like $100, the network makes $10 off of that, and the network can't control what ads goes on it because the ad buyers buy the ads for the videos. So that's why a lot of networks are bringing in IRLers like me, because they want those premium ads, they want to make bank. But the problem is they don't support their IRLers, and that's where red light broadcasting comes in, because they know they got to support, like they know they got to push your network, they know they got to push your channel in order for you to want to stay. And that's my decision. It wasn't about the money. I'm kind of upset that I can't see how much I'm making from TGN until I get that email, because they don't have a dashboard yet. But you know what, that's just another story. But anywho, I'm at work, guys. I'm gonna head her inside, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. So peace the frig out. Alrighty, well, it's 8 o'clock lunchtime. I was chatting with Billy over text messages. I guess he frigged up his camera. Apparently he was welding with it, and now he says on his videos that there's an orb that shows up. And standard rule with cameras is the same rule that I've been running forever, is if you can't look at something with your naked eye, you shouldn't be aiming a camera at it, because if it'll frig up your vision, it'll burn out the sensor in a camera. And chances are he was probably welding and just fried the sensor or damaged the sensor, because he says like an orb on it or something, I don't know. So he went out and bought a new camcorder. I'm sure there'll be a video on that. Right on. Friggin' right on. Just a beaut of a night out tonight, let me tell you, people. No wind, not really cold, not really warm, but not really cold. A brisk night, and I dig it. I am so freaking tired right now. Right on. Haven't had a coffee all day. Probably not going to bother. I already got first half of the vlog all edited up, so tonight should be a quick edit when I get home, which I like, and then I can just stove it all on the YouTubes and be done and go CP times, and then wake up and rinse and repeat. Not sure what we got on the agenda for tomorrow though. Just gonna give her. I don't know if you guys watched it yet, but the Skaven TV video that went up is the one of Rex and I going to Sturgeon Falls. The beginning's kind of stale. A lot of driving and music and stuff. It's an older video, back in 2010, and we were going to Sturgeon Falls to pick up a helmet for Big Red. The beginning of the video is kind of boring, but it's the end of the video. Rex and I were dying when we were re-watching it, and then the Hortons. It was classic. There's a couple good videos coming up, and yes guys, the Big Red you see in those videos is the old Big Red. I don't have it anymore. It's sold, it's gone, and apparently the guy who bought it off me blew it up 3 months later, so now it's really gone. It's probably in some scrap metal pile heap somewhere, compressed into a cube for all I care. You know, it was a good bike, sure, but it got mistreated and then deleted, you know what I'm saying? So, oh well. At least I know there's one person in North Bay that I cannot trust to fix anything because the guy's a goof. And no, I don't mean Rex. I do not mean Rex. I mean that three-wheeler nutsack one. So, can't trust that goof. He's a goof. True story. Anywho, I'm heading back inside. Gonna carry on with my night, and I'll talk to you guys when I talk to you guys next. So, peace the frig out. Well, it's 10:30 at night. Actually, it's 10:45. It's been pretty good night so far. Not too much to report on. Just found out the girlfriend's got to be up tomorrow bright and early. She has to be at work for 6:30 in the morning. So she was asking me if I was staying up late tonight so I could wake her ass up so she can get into work. I really don't want to stay up late tonight, so it's up to her to get her ass out of bed. Because I pretty much want to go home and crash. I am freaking beat. I feel like something's coming over me. Probably just wear and tear from, you know, pulling these all-nighters, no sleep, all that crazy shit. But anywho, I just came outside for a quick cigarette, head her back inside, finish off my last hour of work and go home. So let's rock and roll. Alrighty people, it's 12 o'clock. It's home time. I'm super tired. Let's get out of here. Alright, we're finally home. Yeah, I went to Sobeys after work to pick up some provisions for tomorrow. And then, because we still haven't done groceries and there's still no food in the house, so figured I better do something or otherwise I'm gonna keep going to Subway all week. But sure enough, I go into Sobeys, right? I get the shit I went in there to get. And I'm waiting in line and there's a customer behind me and I don't know why I didn't notice it before. You know how it says on the door, no shoes, no shirt, no pets? Well, some people can't read obviously, because all of a sudden I'm sitting there minding my own business and I feel this thing hit me in the arm. And then all of a sudden I feel this thing on my shoulder and I look over and there it is, people. The head of a snake. She had a snake coiled around her neck that she brought into the store. I was like, I never swore so much in my life. Like I was like, yeah, I just lost it. Like you can imagine, I hate snakes. I hate them. I hate the little bastard. You know, if I'm out somewhere and I see a snake, I instinctively look for something to kill it with. And I just hate them. You know, I've always hated them. And she had this thing on her shoulder. And the cashier was like, oh my god, it's so cute. What the frig is cute about a snake, people? What's so cute about it? You can't pet it. It's not fluffy like Oreo. It doesn't purr like Felix, unless there's something I don't know about. Oh my god, I was just like, what the cock is going on? No pets. That thing's classified as a pet. So, why the cock are you bringing it into the store? Think about it. Sure, it has no allergens because it's a slithery little bastard, but still, it's a pet. You can't bring it into the store. No. Cashier's like, oh my god, it's so cute. Can I hold it and stuff? And I'm like, just let me pay for my shit before you like rile the snake up, please. I'm not really happy right now. Like, come on. Paid for my shit, got the frig out of there. Did not appreciate that one frickin' bit, let me tell you. But anywho, I'm home. I need to shut her down and go to bed because I'm completely wasted. I need some downtime, big time. So if you liked today's video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit the like button. Lets me know you like the video and I like that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. And I'll do my best to respond. And until next time, guys, keep on vlogging.
Alrighty people, we're going to go to the Hortons, meet up with Rex 4x4, and just have some frickin' coffee. So I was reading through the comments and a lot of your comments about the motorbikes and stuff, and of course there's the rude comments of, you'll just be scared of it, you'll drive like 2 times and park it, and, well, no, not really. I've always wanted a motorbike. I've always also wanted a quad, a 4-wheeler. The 3-wheeler was just a cheaper solution, that's why I did that. But in all reality, I've been wanting a motorbike now for about 4 years, and I just never got around to doing it. And now I'm thinking, you know what, I might do it for next summer, because that'd be kind of cool. Actually, I've also always wanted a scooter, too, because they just make sense. They're so cheap on gas and stuff, but of course, people driving scooters are classified as idiots, right? Well, so I've been told.